Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Rob here from Southwest Florida Television. It's an overcast Thursday morning. Earlier this morning, we had a pretty good rainstorm come through North Naples Park area. And right now, there is a big front offshore headed our way. Lots of rain, some really strong wind gusts. Up to the north of us, up in Lee County, Charlotte County, they've been reporting wind gusts of 60 to 65 miles an hour already this morning. It's probably going to be hitting us in another hour or so. Looks like it's raining though up to the north of us there. Already breezy out here. There's some blue sky though up there. You can see some blue sky, that's nice. Come out here before the weather gets worse, check things out. Wasn't sure if I was going to make it or not this morning. Sure looks a lot different from the other day, doesn't it? It's just so amazing how things change here. Day to day, every morning. Totally different. Right now it's 72. The temperature is going to slowly drop later today. Clouds are moving really fast. They say that clouds are moving at about 40 miles an hour. So when the front does come through, it's going to move through pretty quickly. Seeing a lot of shells along the beach. Main reason for coming out this morning was just to catch up with Roy. Figured he would be out here. Did see his car out here. I hear thunder out in the Gulf, way out there. Maybe after this front blows through, maybe tomorrow morning, there'll be some really nice shells out here. You never know. That is all rain out there headed our way. Where is Roy this morning? Take the back way here up to Wiggins Pass. Great little pavilion here for having little parties. You can rent this. This is up at the north end of the park. This is the boardwalk leading out to Wiggins Pass. The old observation tower over to the right. I believe the observation tower is closed right now for repairs. We did have a good downpour this morning here in North Naples. It was just a little cell ahead of the front that's going to be coming through here. Definitely raining up to the north of us, definitely. No doubt about that. I don't see Roy up here. Where would he be? I don't see him sitting on any of the benches up here. Take a walk up to the end here to the pass. There he is, sitting out on the bench. Well, where he's sitting, it's going to be too windy to sit and talk with him, so. Boy, look at this. This is something. Check out the pelicans. Look how fast they're moving. They're just drifting out in the tide. Look at that. As the tide's going out, look how fast they're going. That's why they don't want you swimming in Wiggins Pass, because there is a really strong current as the tides change in that pass. Kind of in a little hole here right now. It's kind of nice. See the rain out there. It's now looking down towards the southeast. Little snowy egrets up here at the pass. Excuse me. Really didn't see much in the way of shells out here. Storm is definitely getting closer. different it looks every morning when we come out. Let's go check in with Roy. It's been pretty breezy out here the past couple days out at the end of the beach here at the point at Wiggins Pass. So it's kind of hard to hear us talking. We'll go check in with Roy, see what he has to say. We'll move on to chapter 3 in his book this morning.
Hey, Rob.
What's up, Roy?
You said you weren't going to be here this morning.
Well, the rain's running a little behind here. It's going to be here in about an hour.
About an hour.
Yep.
Somebody said 9:30 was the route.
Oh, you can see it all right out here, heading right at us.
Yeah, I heard it booming out there.
Yeah, we had a nice little downpour this morning.
Well, yeah, but I missed that. I came out after that.
Yeah, it really poured there this morning early.
Oh, it really poured? I thought
Yeah.
it was a little shower.
Ugh, it's all wet. It poured like the dickens.
Sit down here. And it's going to pour again, I guess, huh?
Yeah, when that front comes through, it's going to hit us pretty good, they said.
I heard it's going to be a real downpour.
We'll see if
I've
it
heard
makes
it
it.
rumbling out there.
I heard a little thunder when I was walking up
Yeah,
there.
just a little bit, but you hear it rumble.
It's raining pretty good up to the north of us, that's for sure.
So I wonder how long it's going to hit.
Not long. It's moving, they say, at 40 miles an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's going to blow through quick.
Ah,
They're getting reporting 60, 65 mile an hour gusts.
oh, really?
Yeah, up
Oh,
to the north.
boy.
So we might get some big waves crashing through
It's
here.
going to be a storm and a half.
You might blow away here.
Wonder if we should stick around. Of
I
course, we'll get a little wet, I
don't
suppose,
think
huh?
that'd be a good idea. Not yet.
Oh, it was glorious this morning, a little bit ago. The sun came out from behind that cloud. Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah, we did. We got right here. We got some sun on the beach. It was beautiful, just for a little
it just
while,
peeked out. It just, oh, when it came out, it was just lovely.
wasn't it?
Yeah. No color, but just glorious
Yeah.
scene.
No, we got the bright sunshine and blue sky.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
a big hole up there. Still a little
Yeah,
left up
lovely.
there.
Lovely, I'll tell you, just glorious.
Anybody out here besides us?
No, and I haven't seen Elsie. She's always
I saw
here.
Elsie leaving as I was coming in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was driving out. You must have passed her somewhere. I crisscrossed.
But she wasn't down on the beach. Boy, she was early, because that was my usual time.
Yeah, she's been leaving around 7:45. She's been
I
getting
think
out
I
of here.
must have got here around 7, I think.
She was
Yeah.
just going through the gate as I was coming in. We passed right at the gate.
How about that?
Maybe she took a shorter walk this morning. Or maybe she came earlier to beat the rain.
Yeah,
But it is definitely going to come down here. You can see it.
I have that feel.
It is getting closer and closer. Those condos are slowly disappearing up the beach.
Yeah, they sure are.
Can barely see the condos now up at Laley Barefoot Beach up there in the rain.
Yeah, that's
It is
solid.
on its way.
Yes, now. Well, it'll be glorious. It'd be kind of nice to be home and not get all drenched.
Yeah. It's nothing serious, just a little rain. Look at those streaks. Can you see those streaks running across?
No.
You don't see those streaks when it goes all the way over? The two streaks in the sky,
yeah.
see them all up there?
Oh, aren't they pretty? Yeah.
They're kind of hard to see in the camera,
Yeah.
but there's these streaks running across the sky.
Oh, boy, yeah, there are.
I don't know if you can see it right
Oh,
up there.
Beautiful sky.
It is wild looking. long as the lightning doesn't start showing up here. It doesn't seem like a lot of lightning and thunder here. The bad stuff was up to the north.
They were way
yeah, they're way. It's up
away,
to the north. We're getting, this is like the tail end of it down here, but it looks, that's a big rain cell right out there, and that's not far.
Yeah.
That's maybe a mile and a half, 2 miles. That's going to be here shortly. I think it's time for you to tell me about chapter 3 of the book.
Chapter 3?
Yeah.
Was that positive thinking?
Positive thinking.
Well, that's the most important thing of all. Positive thinking ties into prayer, too.
Prayer, everything in that book is important. They're all important.
That's right.
I mean, it's hard to say which one's the most important. But
Well,
tell us.
you use positive thinking in absolutely everything you do. Absolutely everything. Your feeling about life and your relationship with your friends and relationship with yourself.
Yeah, that's important.
That's a big relationship.
That's a hard relationship sometimes, the one with yourself.
Yeah. That's the most difficult one of all.
It is.
Well, yeah, and if you have positive thinking, you feel good about everything. You wake up in the morning and say, oh, what a glorious, wonderful day, even though you know it's going to rain and crash and whatever. What the heck?
Yeah.
That's glorious. Everything is glorious. That's positive thinking.
That is.
And it ties into prayer.
It sure does. Everything in that book ties together. I think we better start moving, Roy.
You think so?
I think that rain is getting really close out here.
I'm ready. I've been sitting here a while.
That is getting close. We can talk while we're going down the beach here.
Well, you know, you can't get around the front. You got to go kind of
Yep.
back like, or I can't without
I don't know if that,
feet wet.
yep, if this rain's gonna, there's somebody out here on their bike. But yeah, positive thinking. That's
And
what life
prayer.
is all about. Whoop.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Off and running. Yeah, it is closing in on us, I think.
So no, I guess you didn't get any hugs out here this morning,
No,
huh?
it's the first day. No hug day. Well, the day isn't over yet. Positive thinking.
Positive thinking. There you go.
There's going to be lots of huggers.
There is. It's never too late to get a hug, or too early.
Hi-ho for the hugs. Yeah.
Any time's the right time for a hug.
That was one coming, but I think it's the wrong gender.
Yeah, we'll pass.
Oh boy, isn't life glorious?
It is glorious. What'd you say? You watched?
Yeah, Dennis the Menace.
You watched The Music Man?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that rain. Woo, doggies.
Oh ho, is it getting dark?
Man, oh man,
Woo-hoo!
that is coming.
Yeah,
We better hustle.
I think so.
We better hustle,
It's
man.
gonna hit us. Yeah.
Might want to head towards the shelter up here.
Just about make it back.
Look how that trails off out there.
Yeah.
Just the end of it down here. It might go, it might just slip past us. We might just get a little bit of rain. That might slip right by. I might have got a picture of you with your eyes open. I always have you looking into the sun, squinting. Woo, you can feel that temperature drop.
Yeah. and
Boy.
the breeze picking up.
Look at that.
Wow, whoa, what a black sea.
Look at that.
Oh man.
This is the very tail, the bottom end and the front coming right at us here. Wow. Look at that. There's a big wall cloud out there. Yeah. The sky's changing color now. It's getting that green hue to it. Look at that, it's getting that green color. catch up with them in a little bit. I just want to watch these clouds roll through. Look at that. That is wild looking. The very southern end of that front coming through. I'm sorry. I was taking pictures of this. I am sorry for depriving you of the view of this storm. This cloud is just absolutely incredible. An amazing sight. Look at the pattern of those clouds. Wow. That is just awesome looking. An awesome looking sight right there. Wild. It's starting to rain here. So I'm gonna go catch up with Roy. Where he went. Wow. That is cool. That is something else. Back down this boardwalk and catch up with Roy. Hopefully he's not trying to walk down the beach. Looks like we are going to get pelted with some rain, but it doesn't look like it's going to last very long. Looks like we're just going to get the very tail end, very southern tip of this front as it passes by. Was sure they've been talking about this front coming through for the entire week. All the meteorologists really hyping it up. I know it's a lot worse up in Charlotte County to the north of us. Not so bad here. Where did Roy go? Darn him. I was hoping he would have stayed here and under the cover of the shelter. He is so darn stubborn, that man. Rain is definitely headed our way now. Where did he go? Let's see, it's definitely raining out there now. If you enjoy these beach walks, tell your friends. As you can see, I come out here under all different circumstances and weather conditions. I like sharing all sides of Mother Nature with you, all of her different moods. Today she's a little angry. That wind did not come through with that front like they were saying. Dang it, here's Roy up there. Walking in the rain. It's just one stubborn son of a gun. Damn him. Sorry. Is really starting to come down now. And there's the image of a stubborn old man walking down the altar. Getting a little wet, huh? Man, oh man.
It isn't a major downpour yet, but it's getting worse.
It's gonna be raining pretty hard here in a minute, buddy.
Woo!
Here it comes.
From the south to begin with, now it's
Here it comes.
Oh, that wind is perking up the rain.
Woo!
You can feel it on your legs when it hits. Woo!
That's fresh water, thankfully. It's not gonna kill you. Well, you got your wish. You got to be out here in a rainstorm. Oh, Roy. Oh man, is it ever coming down now? Oh. The water's just...
You know, that wind switched around.
Yeah, it did.
Degrees, because earlier it was blowing from out of the south really hard.
Yep.
And now it's blowing out of the north. So I got to go downwind on both walks.
Well, it's definitely a lot cooler out now.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's easing up a little bit.
Yeah, it's a big cell down there behind me.
Woo. Yeah, that wind's all right.
Well, how about singing a song?
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day.
There you go.
I got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day.
Yeah, singing in the rain.
Singing in the rain. What a wonderful day. Happy again. Happy love. I don't know quite the words. I'm singing in the rain.
You certainly are singing in the rain. No doubt about that, Roy. Oh boy.
We're laughing in the rain.
Oh.
I'm happy in the rain.
You're too much.
You don't have too much of a coat on, aren't you? Cold?
Yeah, it's getting cold.
Yeah.
I'll survive.
Oh,
What a glorious morning. Positive thinking.
Can't beat it. Boy,
Positive
boy.
thinking. This is liquid sunshine.
I think I'm going to get the seat of my car wet.
Yep.
Sit down in it. My pants are getting pretty soaked.
You got your harmonica with you?
That's in the car.
Maybe I'll hop in the car and you can play a couple tunes on the
I
harmonica.
can drive you to someplace.
No, I'm right next to you.
How are you?
I'll sit in your car and you can play the harmonica for us.
Ah, wonderful. Yeah, good idea.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we'll be playing in the rain. Sitting in the car.
Oh, crazy.
Oh, what a great time.
Crazy, crazy. Yeah, it is raining pretty good down to the south. Woo! Ah, right. Well, I had to stick by you here to make sure you got back here.
I'm glad you did.
I don't want you washing out to sea on me.
Get dissolved in the rain.
I wasn't planning on taking another shower, but now I'm good probably till next Monday.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, my leg wrapping probably got wet.
Well, it's fresh water. It's clean water, you know, so it's not that Gulf water, so I think we're okay.
It's reverse osmosis water.
Reverse osmosis, it is. Oh, man.
Are we going to sit on Audrey's bed for a while and thank her?
I don't know. Let's see what it's like under the trees here. Sometimes it's not bad.
I think the bench is going to be a little damp.
Well, I don't think it really matters now.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters. It's still coming down pretty hard here. That wind's blowing it right in on us. Woo! I think we better get in the car. You can play a couple songs on your harmonica. We can conversate in there.
LOL.
Isn't that the truth there? Well,
I think you and I are the only goofuses down here.
the only doofuses?
Yeah.
I think you're right. This is what everybody pays the big bucks for, is to watch the shows, these shows right here.
Woo,
Man.
glorious.
I'm going to grab a towel out of my car and I'll jump in your car next to you.
Good.
Roy's Cadillac.
Yeah, I probably got a towel in the trunk.
My little beach beater Toyota Corolla. Whew. Hopefully my keys didn't get soaking wet and hopefully they still work. Yep. I just happened to throw a towel in here yesterday. I had a sneaky suspicion I was going to need a towel this morning. Oh man. Singing in the rain. You sure are singing in the rain, buddy. Singing in the rain. Well, our butts aren't soaking wet. At least mine isn't. It's just my chest and head. Oh man, Roy. That was a good one. You got your harmonica? Alright, that's alright. I'll wait for you to slide it over and then I'll hop in. I'll let you move. Is there anything on the seat? I don't want to sit on your glasses. Some water in your glasses. And your harmonica.
You need that.
Whoops.
Oh boy.
Well, get the door
Did you get my
shut.
glasses off?
Right there.
Oh, thanks.
They're on the console. All
Hey,
right.
what a good time.
Well, this is different. Sitting in the car.
Hey, it's pretty nice here.
Well, we can
Sitting
definitely
in the car.
sitting in the rain in the car.
Oh boy.
What a morning.
That's a glorious morning, isn't it?
Now it sounds like it's starting to slow down as soon as we get in here.
Well, yeah, it's
Figures.
slowed down in the car.
Oh boy.
Something wrong with the reeds.
Imagine that. What the heck? Got
Maybe
sand in them?
Sand in it. I don't know.
How the heck did that happen? What the heck? Is it full of water?
Shot.
What the heck happened?
I don't know. Did you sit on it?
No. What
That's a
happened?
goofy one.
What happened? Is it stuck in between with the chromatic thing?
No, that's pretty well. That isn't moving.
That might be what. How did that freeze up overnight?
Look at it. Look at yeah.
It's that slider thing that.
But it's solid. It isn't sliding. But look at all the holes just halfway.
Right. Stuck in between. That's kind of a creepy version of the song.
Homer never sounded that good.
That sounded pretty creepy.
It must have got really pushed. I can't even move it with all my might.
I wonder what happened. Here, let me try it.
I had to hit it with a hammer or something.
Let me see if I can slide it.
Yeah.
You know, it might have got bent. We got a weak connection here. Here, let me see if I can.
Yeah, it was pulling.
You know, it might have got bent or something. Here, hold this thing. Here, you can talk to people.
It's coming down, Rob.
Here.
You're gonna have
you can talk to people. Hold that where my hand is. You can talk to people. They can ask you questions here.
Hi, everybody. It's a glorious day at the beach today. It's a little damp, but Rob and I are sitting in the car and we're cozy and warm and having a wonderful time. Oh, we got a little drenched before we got in the car. I think the major storm is coming down. And Rob's trying to fix my harmonica. Something happened to old man Honer.
Something happened to it. Anybody saying anything to you? I'm sure. Can you see that?
Well, you know, I got that Homer. I played that when I was a kid. So that must have been 80 years or so ago. Or more than that, maybe 85. So that Honer is hung in there pretty good. Old man Honer, he did a good job on these things.
Well, here, see if that works, Roy.
Oh, you moved it.
Yeah. You're not gonna be able to slide. Oops, sorry. That sounds a little better.
Yeah, you did. What did you do? Push it in?
Well, I pushed it all the way in. I pulled it out a little. I got to wipe the lens. I pulled it out a little, then pushed it in.
It must have been on the different reeds, because before it was pulled out. I got two different reeds there. So we're a little bit above.
The signal keeps cutting in and out here. You can watch this on YouTube later, folks. It still sounds good.
You know, actually, these are better reeds than the way when it was pulled out.
Really?
Don't these sound better?
Yeah, it sounds fuller.
Yeah, they aren't quite so beaten up. Yeah, these reeds are better.
Yeah. I think you got the dust out of it.
Yeah, good job.
Well, those are bigger holes on the bottom, it looks like, than on the top, I think.
Yeah, but it's a different reed, so we're playing all different reeds
that's cool.
now. What was that about? My darn holding hands or something, walking in the garden?
I don't know. There's one, a dead one. Oh boy. I gotta apologize to everybody that the signal keeps cutting in and out here, so the image gets fuzzy. But the playback will be better on YouTube later. You always wind up here. Let's do You Are My Sunshine, and then let's do some more talking. Beautiful. Oh boy, that's great.
That's a good time.
Sitting here.
Here we're sitting in the rain.
Yeah, it's better than sitting out in the rain. I mean, at least we got in the car here.
Boy, it's coming down good, isn't it?
We got a good little soaking out there walking down the beach.
You're gonna get soaked just getting over to your car.
I know. Oh well, I've had worse.
Oh, you can put that towel over your shoulders.
Yeah. Oh well, it's we've been out here in worse than this. You and me.
What a good time.
Boy, we've been out here when the wind was howling and the waves were crashing. Remember when we've been out here and the waves were coming all the way up to the bench here?
Oh, roaring all the way up, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
That was something else.
Yeah, we've been here every day. The best of the days was when those dolphins roared right up on the beach.
Oh, was that not amazing?
Oh, actually grounded themselves on the beach there, half out of water.
That was just amazing.
I don't know how they managed to get back in the water. They bammed their tail on the sand. And
it's amazing, isn't it? We'll see them again. We'll get to see that again, I'm sure. They'll be back.
Yeah, a fella said yesterday he saw some little ones leaping out of water.
Little dolphins, little babies, that's nice.
Yeah, those young ones, they fly out.
Wow. Oh, so we were talking there. We didn't talk too much about positive thinking and prayer and...
I think we covered the waterfront.
You think we did on the positive thinking?
Well, I can't think of too much more about it.
Well, that's not very positive.
Well, you know,
what else?
The whole thing about it is it works.
It does work.
Yeah, it really does. When you think positively, it's like prayer. It really works for some miraculous reason.
You are so right about that.
So it's nice to know that if you really want something, you think positively. You figure I'm gonna achieve that, and you actually achieve it. I think it helps you along to do what you have to do to achieve what you want to achieve.
Yep, absolutely. Sometimes it's hard to think positive.
And sometimes these achievings take quite a while, like going to college for 4 years. It takes 4 years to get your degree, and so you got to keep hanging in there, that's for sure.
Right, you always have to keep looking towards the end of the rainbow.
Well, at the end of the rainbow, there's a pot of gold.
I've heard that, and I've tried to get to the end of the rainbow, and it just keeps eluding me. Every time I get there, it moves.
Yeah.
I think we have better odds of finding a buried treasure chest here on the beach than finding the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Well, you know, the guys with their metal detectors, they're looking for a pot of gold.
Isn't that the truth? There was a story I saw on Facebook the other day. Some little kid, I guess he got a metal detector down on Marco Island. He got a metal detector as a Christmas present.
Yeah.
And they got a reading on the metal detector, and he started digging, and he found this big statue of a manatee that was buried in the sand.
Well,
yeah.
I'll be darned.
It really wasn't an antique or anything or an artifact, but it was very unusual to find this big statue of a manatee buried.
It was metal, huh?
Yeah, buried on the beach.
Oh,
it was a manatee with its little calf in front of it. A big mama manatee with its little manatee calf. That little boy was so happy. It was treasure to him.
I guess.
I did a little more reading on that space hotel. That thing's going to be interesting.
That is something I hadn't heard about.
I can't afford to get there, but
what do you say they charge for a room?
It's going to be $9.5 million
per night
for 12 days.
Oh, 12 days.
Yeah, well, that makes it more reasonable. Less than $1 million a day. Less than $1 million a day.
Yeah.
But that includes your transportation, of course.
Do you get your meals too?
You get your meals.
And dessert and everything?
Space food, yep. You get space food.
I suppose it doesn't include the gratuity, though.
Ooh,
Let's see, 15% of $9.5 million. That'd be a kind of a big gratuity.
Wouldn't that be something, huh? Yeah, I wonder if they have chambermaids and things like that.
Oh, I'm sure they must for that price, yeah.
No, it's crazy. I mean, things are changing fast nowadays.
I suppose you get filet mignon.
I don't think you do. I think you get space food, astronaut food.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I think it's like
dehydrated something or other.
Yeah, I think it's very nutritious, but not very tasty.
Well, they can make those things tasty.
It's like your old MREs in the military, your old meal kits. Did you ever get forced to eat any of those?
No, I never
did. What you
did.
used to call them, K-rations?
I was in the Navy. We had a.
Yeah, you had a.
Boy, we had
nice galley.
Great food in the Navy, I'll tell you. The officers' mess. Woo! It was great.
Yeah. So you went. How long were you out of the Navy?
How long?
Between. What was the.
Well, I got.
Between World War II and the Korean War.
World War II was over in about 1945 or 6, around in there. 45, and then the Korean thing came along in 53 or something.
Oh, okay, so.
Yeah, 52 or 3. So I was out about maybe like, I don't know, 8 years or something.
So is that when you went to school to become an engineer?
I'll never forget, I came home from the construction job, and my wife said, well, you always wanted to go to Alaska, here's your chance. She'd opened the letter from my rich uncle, and it was inviting me to go to Kodiak, Alaska. It wasn't just an invitation, it was a command.
Your rich uncle, Uncle Sam?
Yeah. It was a command, not a
Oh,
invitation.
okay, so you didn't choose that, they sent you there.
Oh, yeah, Kodiak, Alaska.
Oh, interesting.
Well, they see, I was in communications. They'd sent me to Harvard Communications School, so I was proficient in breaking the top secret, not breaking them, of decoding top secret codes.
Mm-hmm.
I'd put on my sidearm and take them up to the admiral on the bridge in the Iowa. Yeah, Kodiak, Alaska, that was really something. So we used to go down to the docks, and we'd get those huge crabs, king crabs from the fishermen.
Those are like monsters.
Oh, when you'd hold them up, I mean, they were like
monstrous.
3 feet long or so, 2 feet. And only a few bucks from the fishermen, right? When they'd come in with their fishing
Boy, are they
boats.
tasty. Ooh.
Oh, unbelievable.
And those legs, you take the meat out and they're
Yeah.
huge. They're
man.
huge.
Yeah,
That's I love king crab. I like that more than lobster, really.
Yeah, it beats lobster.
Yep, I love king crab.
Where are we gonna go to get some king crab?
They charge so much for it around here now. Costco, back in the old days, used to have it on sale all the time, and it was awesome. We used to get it there in the old days. Now I don't know where you get it. Now you pay through your nose to get it. You go to a restaurant.
I got my old friend from way back, Gene and Gail Prine. They're coming down to visit this Saturday. Yeah, this wonderful, and they want to take me out for lunch. Where's a really nice restaurant? They want to go to a nice restaurant.
Oh my Lord, they're everywhere. I mean,
because I see last time they said we ate at one and we kind of looked out over the sea, but I don't quite remember where that was.
You looked out over the water?
Yeah.
Well, the Turtle Club is very nice.
Turtle Club?
Yeah.
Where's that?
That's down at the end of, if you just go down Vanderbilt Drive, like you're going to the beach, to the end of it.
Yeah.
And you turn right, it's just on the left. I don't know if that's private or if it's
well, there's Buzz's Warehouse is down there.
It's on the other side of the road. It's right across the street.
Is Buzz's Warehouse still open?
Buzz's Lighthouse.
Lighthouse, yeah. Not a warehouse.
He wouldn't appreciate you calling it a warehouse.
Is that still open?
It sure is.
Because I tried to find their phone number in the phone book and I couldn't find them.
Yeah, they're still there.
Because that was good food at Buzz's Lighthouse. We used to get lobster there.
Yeah, Buzz's. They have an awesome grouper. What is it? A grouper taco? Or grouper... Oh, I can't think what you call it now, like a grouper wrap. It is awesome. Fresh grouper. It's good. Buzz's is still there, but the Turtle Club's on the other. The Turtle Club's very expensive. I'm trying to think where you went that's on the water. Did you go to the fish house in Bonita?
I think it was Buzz's. Maybe that was because they're on the water there. Yeah. They're on the inside bay.
Did you maybe go to the fish house up in Bonita? Or Coconut Jack's?
I don't know, but they're driving down, so I don't want to drive way out to Bonita. But
no, it's just right up on Bonita Beach Road. That's not far. Coconut Jack's is good.
Coconut Jack's. Well, there's a lot of good spots.
There's a lot of good spots around Naples.
I think Buzz's Lighthouse, that'll fill the bill.
They'd appreciate the business.
Yeah.
The two boys there. That place, that used to be the only thing down there back in the old days.
Yeah, Audrey and I used to go there. We had a good time. We got lobsters, I remember.
Really?
Yeah, Maine lobsters at Buzz's.
Well, that's not very Florida. You want to eat some Florida seafood. Oh, man. I think it's starting to slow down a little bit.
It is slowing down.
I want to go out and take one more look outside.
Well, I'm heading back to
You gonna take off?
Yeah.
All right, Daddy-O.
I think I'm going for a swim today.
No swim today?
No.
I thought we just had a swim.
I think we did.
Walking up the beach in the pouring down rain. Oh, gosh.
We should have had our snorkel.
That was something. At least we got to hear your harmonica. That was good.
Yeah,
I'm glad we got it to work.
Yeah, I'm glad you got it.
I don't know why it's...
I don't know what
yeah, I don't know what happened to that. What do you call that thing? The chromatic something or?
Yeah, it's chromatic. You push that button to get half notes.
Huh.
So what you got is a half thing different than when I was playing it when it was pulled out.
Yeah.
This is a different reed, and I think
it might have, you know, it might have got bent or something. I don't know.
The other reeds were getting kind of worn out, so.
It sounded good when you finally got it working.
Good reeds.
Give us one more tune on there. How about, oh, whatever. I don't care.
flat reed there.
Yeah.
But what the heck?
1 or 2 flat reeds.
Yeah.
It's not going to kill us. We get the idea.
How does that go about walking with my honey or something?
Walking? I don't know. If you played it, I could recognize it, but...
What's the matter with those low notes? Few reluctant reeds. I think it's hanging in there for being probably about 85 years old.
I think you're right, but I think it's
Because I
getting
played
time to
when I
retire.
was a kid. If I was 10 years old, that makes that baby 85 years old. And it's still playing. Can you believe that?
I know it's got a lot of sentimental value,
Good old Honer.
but you do have a collection of harmonicas.
Yeah, I guess.
You got all
real
those
big
ones.
one this lady gave me, man.
Yep, the Betty gave you, and then the Ranger here, Bill, got you one for your birthday last year. Not your last, the birthday before. He gave you a brand new one for your birthday. And then Betty gave you all of her husbands those little teeny tiny ones and that great big one.
One's a great big long one.
I think you should get that. Bring that big one.
I got them all at home there.
You should put that big one in the car.
Okay.
That's a monster. If you think you can handle it.
I don't know.
Yeah, take a lot of wind.
Might need a kind of a support to hold it up. A winch.
A winch. A winch or a winch? Oh, Lordy.
What a good time.
All right, it's stopping here. Well, just getting a break. All right, Roy, I'm going to jump out.
Well, it's always good seeing you,
Take a
Rob.
quick look around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Check things out.
Check things out.
Don't
I got to
forget-
take a picture of you in your car here. We never...
What a
Yeah,
good
that was
time.
great. This was different. This was a first. I always tell people you never know what's going to happen during one of these mornings out
No,
here.
they're always different.
Yeah. All right. Hang on. Let me get out of here. Spin around. Yep. Oh, yeah. It's not bad now.
Hey, how about that?
All right, Roy.
Okay.
It's good seeing you. Have a great day.
You, Rob.
All right.
Have
God
a
bless
good
and
day,
tally ho.
Tally ho and all. Goodbye to all the wonderful Facebook friends.
There you go.
Yeah.
Be careful on the road.
Love you all.
All right. Be careful.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Oh, well, that was different. Roy and I got caught in the rain up by Wiggins Pass, walking back from Wiggins Pass, and quite a little rainstorm. It's getting ready to come through again here. Just wanted to take you out to the beach one last time, give you a look around. We saw some crazy clouds earlier this morning, really crazy. I think I got some good pictures of them that I can share. There are people out on the beach. There's somebody way down here walking on the beach. Definitely raining though. No two ways about that. More rain on its way here. Well, I hope you enjoyed this morning's beach walk. It was definitely different. Definitely different. Remember, I don't get paid to do this. If you enjoy them and you want to send a little contribution, a little donation, it's always appreciated. It helps pay the phone bill. I might be needing to replace the gimbal here. I'm going to see if it works when I turn it back on tomorrow. It got soaked today. But if you want to send a little contribution, it's always appreciated. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. Make sure you like and follow Southwest Florida Television. If you're thinking about visiting Naples, I suggest you like and follow Nonstop Naples Facebook page. Like and follow Nonstop Naples. Check out their website, download the free Nonstop Naples app. If you're looking for a hotel, I recommend you look at the Inn of Naples, the Inn of Naples. Great little hotel centrally located on US 41 in Naples. Well, thanks for joining me and Roy this morning. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.